Hi, I'm Allie Casey, and I'm so glad you're joining me. If you're an author, a coach, a consultant, a professional healer, a creative entrepreneur, or a service-based business owner, I want you to be able to stand up and speak to sell yourself and your services with confidence. If you love what you do, but you're stumped by what to say and how to say it in front of an audience, I have the solution for you. Imagine if you had that perfectly crafted personal keynote, I might call it. You might call it a signature speech, whatever you call it. But you have that talk that you feel confident with, that when you get in front of your target market, whether it's local networking groups, business groups, or even on the platform at somebody else's presentation, that you will be able to attract clients like crazy, increase your income, and know that you're doing it from a very heart-centered place. Wouldn't that just change everything? So if you have ever wanted to have that signature speech, but you just didn't know how to put it together, well, let me tell you about Say It to Sell It Now. It's a one-day program that I'm holding here in Orlando on August 20th. And if I sound excited, it is because I am excited. I know the struggle that you're going through, but speaking publicly about your products and services is probably the #1 marketing tool you can use. When you're in front of a group that is maybe only 30 or 40 people, you're more likely to go ahead and close a bigger percent of that room, 20, 30, 40% of that room, than you are by either direct marketing or even by an email campaign. And I know that that would make a big difference in your business. But maybe you feel intimidated by speaking and you're missing those opportunities. Or maybe you just want to overcome your fears, but you really haven't had the place to actually go and practice in a supportive environment. Or maybe you're speaking now, but somehow the speech is falling flat, or it feels like you're just tacking on a sales pitch at the end of your talk. If that's happening to you, then you need to be at Say It to Sell It Now. But let me tell you a few other things. I've been blessed to be able to speak to thousands of people internationally when I was a trainer, also as a manager and as an entrepreneur. And I loved doing that. That was one of my favorite things. And now what I do is actually help entrepreneurs increase that confidence both on and off the platform. As I mentioned, I wrote the book Misunderstood: The Fast Guide to Communicating at Work. What to say, how to say it, and when to shut up. And it was my clients that asked me, please, can you create this kind of a program for us? Because we just don't know where to go. Maybe you actually have gone to Toastmasters, but your talks feel very formal or stiff, and they're not really helping you to create an offer at the end of that talk. So that's what I'm here to help you do. Let me tell you a little bit more about the Say It to Sell It Now seminar. I'm going to start you off by creating those confidence booster activities, the things that you can actually pull out of your back pocket so that you can feel very confident in 30 seconds or less if you're starting to feel a little bit uncomfortable. Then we're going to start preparing that personal keynote. And we'll take the time to walk through how to craft it. And I'm going to make it so easy for you because I'm going to give you the Say It to Sell It Now talk template. Doesn't everybody want that? The Say It to Sell It Now talk template. It's almost fill in the blanks. But keep in mind, this is your talk. It's not my talk, and it's not the way I get up and speak, but it is about taking who you are, what your personal mission here, what your purpose is in life, bringing up your power with that and taking that to the platform. That's what I'm going to do for you. I'm going to show you how to take those key stories so that you are crafting them in a way that shows both your credibility and your vulnerability. I'm going to show you how to create talk titles, talk titles that draw your target market right in, and strategies for reassuring your audience that they are in the right place. Then we're going to start developing your main points. What has to be inside the guts of that talk, and that's going to depend on you. And we're going to look at whether you need to go a mile wide or a mile deep when you're developing that talk. We're going to look at 3 ways to plant seeds right from the beginning. So as I said, you're taking your audience on a ride with you from start to finish. In fact, speaking of finish, we're going to work backwards from the offer that you're making to craft that story in such a way that there is no surprise ending. That at the end, your clients are simply going to want to enroll in what it is you are offering them because they know they can't afford not to do it. And maybe your offer is simply to have them, sign up with you to so you can get their email address. It could be that simple, or you could be selling a very extensive program. So it all depends, but it doesn't matter. The template works the same way. Crafting it works the same way. And it's not just theory that I'm taking you through in this course. I'm actually going to break you into small groups so that you can actually practice a part of that speech and get valuable feedback. And how do you get valuable feedback? You get valuable feedback because I also teach how to give proper feedback. Sometimes we get things that are just not very helpful for us. But don't just take my word for it. I want to tell you about Renee Lauterbach. And Renee wrote me, and she said that she had been through some very difficult and challenging times in her life, but once she learned what her message was, that she knew that then there was the next step, and that next step was taking that talk, taking what she had learned, who she is, and taking it to the platform. She said, Allie showed me how to own my presence in front of a large group, appear confident, and shine my light. I couldn't have put it a better way, so I want to thank Renee. She says, thanks, Allie. You have been a crucial part of my success on the stage. That's what I want to do for you. So I want you to just go below, enroll in this program, the Say It to Sell It Now one-day seminar. It's being held here in Orlando, Florida. If you're in the area, that's fantastic. It is a 9 to 4 program, so it's a full-day program. This is not one of those full days, but it's really only a half day. No, this is a 9 to 4 program. In addition to having you be able to walk out with your signature talk in place and the confidence to do it, you are also going to be entered into a drawing where you could win a free scholarship to the entire program. So that morning, we're going to pull from the hat and somebody's going to get the whole thing for free. You're also going to get a signed copy of my book. That's a nice little bonus, isn't it? You will also be getting access to the 4 free video training sessions that I'm doing to keep this information right in front of you. And here's one really fantastic thing. You are going to get a follow-up Q&A teleseminar after the program. Haven't you ever gone to a seminar and then wondered, wait a minute, hold on, I need the seminar after the seminar? So I give you some time to process the information. Hopefully you'll go out and practice it in front of a group, but you'll be comfortable, so you'll know exactly what it is that you have to do. And then I'll hold that Q&A call and you can ask me any question that you have. You'll get all of your resource materials and the learning guide just for enrolling in the program as well. And the price of the bonuses alone are really priceless, that's for sure. But the information that you're going to walk away with, if, as I said, if you are a consultant, an author, a coach, and you are not speaking now, you can't afford not to do this. If you can close just 20% of the group that you're talking to, that's 20% of clients and customers that you did not have before. And imagine multiplying that time and time again. Public speaking allows you the opportunity to leverage what you do. And that is the key to being a success in business. So you're probably asking, okay, what's the price of this? Well, as I said, the bonuses alone are worth probably, $800, $1,000. I could charge that for the course, but you're not going to pay anywhere near that, not even half that, not even $200. I know, in fact, that I am never going to do this seminar again at $127, but it is yours for $127, but only if you enroll now. Why? Because, as I said, I am going to break you into small groups so you can practice after you've created that talk, and I have to limit the enrollment to do that. Now, I forgot to mention, I'm also going to be sending you a pre-program learning guide or worksheet so that you can begin to craft the information or put down the information that you need to craft that speech so that when we get there, everybody's on the same page. So you're not wondering, where do I begin, where do I begin? No, you're going to begin before we begin. You got that? So $127, this is a ridiculously small investment in your future and in your business. But I know this is going to sell out very quickly. So go below, enroll in the program. If you're in the Orlando area on August 20th, I'm going to see you there. This is Allie Casey. Until August 20th. Bye for now.